Hello, foreign friends. This is JR from JRC Visa Consultancy and Immigration Services. We'll be talking about completion of your paperwork. Let's just say, for example, 13A probationary visa. Your first step and your first goal is to complete your paperwork. One of the paperwork that is required by the Bureau of Immigration is your valid passports. You should have a valid passports between the applicant, which is the foreigner, and the petitioner, which is actually a spouse. Second major requirement is an NBI clearance. An NBI clearance is a document from the NBI office, which stands for National Bureau of Investigation, which will actually do a Philippine-wide search if that particular foreigner has a derogatory record or a police record within the Philippines. Now, if there would be no derogatory record, then that should be fine. The NBI clearance would be available in the next 3 to 4 weeks, depending on which NBI office are you getting it. Now, if you talk about Manila, it would be more or less 1 to 2 weeks. Then you can get your NBI clearance. Now, one thing that I would like also to understand for our foreign friends who are actually on the process of applying their visa is there might be possibility that the NBI clearance or NBI office will require you to have an interview. Why? The interview is a verification from the NBI office because somehow, based on their record, you have the same name that has a record, either criminal or any other cases that is pending in the Philippines. That is where they need to know some verification if you are really that subject or the person that is referred to the records. Should there be any cases that is actually like have a similar first name, they are actually doing that. But for those foreigners who have, as per their knowledge, does not have any records in the Philippines, that you don't need to worry. Just be in the NBI office, then answer their questions, and then after that, they will be releasing your NBI clearance. Now, next to that, for the spousal visa, you need also to submit a PSA copy of the marriage certificate, alongside with a PSA copy of the birth certificate of your wife or your Filipino spouse attesting his or her citizenship, which is, it should be Filipino upon that particular application. So those are the major requirements that you need to comply alongside with the forms that should be submitted in the Bureau of Immigration. There's also one additional form that is not indicated in the list or official list from the Bureau of Immigration. That is what we call the questionnaire. The questionnaire was brought to life during pandemic because that is in lieu with the actual interview before the Bureau of Immigration will accept the application for them to know that you are really married or not. So that is the purpose of that particular questionnaire, which will be provided by the Bureau of Immigration office. So in effect, those are the major requirements that you need to complete so that you will be eligible now to file your 13A or any visa applications. Mind you, there's also one thing that you should know. In every visa application, there are two parties involved. Petitioner, which is on that case for the 13A, that would be your Filipino spouse, and the applicant, which is the foreigner. So we hope that we actually give light in detail, not much in detail, but we give a general idea of what are the things that you need to comply on that particular requirements to complete your paperwork so that you can submit or lodge in your visa application, specifically 13A, to the Bureau of Immigration that will accept that application. So in our next episode, we'll be discussing you filing your visa application to the Bureau of Immigration for it to be eligible now or to be endorsed for the approval by the Bureau of Immigration and the Bureau of Immigration Commissioner itself. So see you on our next episode, and should you have any questions that need clarification, please feel free to comment below. And also, we'll be indicating our email address just in case you have some verifications at hand. So this has been JR, and we hope that we have helped you and let you be informed on what are the things that you need to do to lodge in or to complete your paperwork. See you on our next episode, which we'll be discussing for the filing of your visa application. That would be it for now. Take care and see you.